Righty, hello everyone. I'm Witchy Butterfly, and we are back with well, another sort of spooky stream. Uh, Today we're going to be going back to the Cat Lady, which seems very apt today because it is World Mental Health Awareness Day, and of course one of the central themes around this game is the main character's mental health and state of being. Oh, thank you, darling. Yeah, testing out some of the features. Can you just let me know how my voice is sounding? Because I've been playing with the microphone yet again. I'm trying to remember what that one does actually. Yeah, cool. Not too loud or anything. Oh. Oh, okay, I'll turn it up a tad. That's the trouble. I'm either very quiet or very shouty. There's not a huge amount of range in between, is there? Okay, we'll find out in a minute. Right, I'm just going to fire the game up then. Let's switch to that. Then set the game up because, like I said, it's one of these games that acts very strange if I sort of click off while it's running. Yeah, so anyway, like I said, the Cat Lady. So follow the trials and tribulations of Susan Ashworth. But there are quite a few content warnings with this game, which I'll go through now. There is a lot of talk about mental health, self-harm and suicide. There's also a lot of horror elements in the game, so expect jump scares, blood and gore and violence. There's also some scenes of implied sexual assault in one of the chapters coming up, so bear that in mind as well. But at least we're past the hospital scenes. Right, let's load up. I don't want to delete it, I want to start it. Yeah, so to recap from last time, we started off the game. Well, we started off basically listening to Susan's goodbye and suicide note. And then we woke up in this weird sort of limbo land where we was tasked by an entity called the Queen of Maggots to go back into the world and kill 5 parasites. These 5 people being very nasty and deserving everything that they get by all accounts. So we get sent, sort of coerced to sort of going back in, otherwise she's sort of tortured to eternal damnation, as you do. We end up in a mental hospital. We sort of try and sort of blag our way out of there by hook or by crook. And then we get murdered by the psychiatrist, who turns out to be a really sinister bastard who's a serial killer and does sick things with the corpses afterwards. But we don't need to worry about him anymore because we took care of him. And now we have arrived home. As you can see, we are rather sort of tired and bloody. And we are being prompted to go take a shower. So let's go do that. Right, take a shower. Yes, so... Oh. Hello, Cryptid! How are you doing today? Yes, this is a very heavy game. but it is a good game. It's a good story, and it's really well written. So I am perfectly fine with that. Yeah, I saw you got a new video up, which I will try and watch later on. That looks fascinating. Darling, if you're around, can you do the old shout outs for me, please? Right, there we go. Cool. Right, where were we? Great. I must have run out of money on the electric meter. I can't take a shower in the dark. I must get the electricity back on. There should be some money in my bedroom. Oh, get money for the electric meter. Ah, here we are. Red gauge shows Susan's mental state. It goes up whenever she gets upset. When it fills up, she'll suffer a complete breakdown. Oh shit, is it not showing? No, it isn't, is it? Damn it. Hang on a minute. I think I know what it is. I turned it off because I was doing something else the other day. There we are. Oh! Thank you! Right, there we go. It was being captured, I just didn't have the scene turned on. Yeah, so this chapter's actually, well, it's actually a bit less action-packed than the previous couple of chapters. But I'd say this is probably my favourite chapter in the story because it's a really good portrayal about everyday life and everyday struggles when your mental health isn't all that wonderful. Oh, let's examine the cabinet. An old cabinet where I keep books, mail, magazines and wine glasses. I can't remember the last time I used these. I haven't had a drink since Eric... Ooh. We have a piano. I use this piano to summon my cats. They come when they hear me playing. Unfortunately, so do the neighbours sometimes. Chairs, windows... I'd rather not go into this room in the dark. I'll try later, when the electricity is back on. Let's find some money. There's some loose change inside. I'd better take it. £5? Is that all I've got left? Damn! I won't get any more money for at least another 2 weeks. But where have I spent it all? Oh, there's a pack of cigarettes here as well. You're coming with me, my poisonous little friends.
What's this? Bills, 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 and more bills. How can I afford to pay these? I wish I'd never got out of that hospital alive.
There's a mood. And that's added to our stress meter. Oh, okay. Hello. It was just a shadow. Yeah, great, but it's a shadow that stresses out even further. Open the door. Electric meter. It's an old electric meter. Instead of paying monthly bills, you simply put coins in the slot to credit the meter. There's no more credit left on it at the moment. Hang on a moment. Coins. Use. They are when they jump scare you, encrypted. Definitely. That should last for a few days. If I remember to switch the lights off when I leave the room. Oh, we get some happy music. Blue gauge goes up when Susan is happy and satisfied. When it fills up, she will be able to relax and get some rest. Let's take the hacks, why not? Yeah. Well, there we go. Time for some self-care. Let's have a shower. Ah, there we go. Oh, and a cutscene.
Standing by the river, I smile. Will I miss it all? No. I'll be glad to leave it behind and never come back.
Yeah, Susan is really not a happy person, is she? Ah, that feels better. Now I should grab some food. When was the last time I ate? I'm starving. Oh, let's go in the kitchen. Have a look in the fridge. Oh, we have a cheeseburger. Yeah. Examine. A cheap quarter pounder with cheese. Cooking instructions. Remove packaging and place in the microwave oven. 80-watt oven, 60 seconds. 750-watt oven, 90 seconds. 650-watt oven, 120 seconds. And the 600-watt oven, 180 seconds. I think it's set for 60 seconds. Bing! Yeah, we got it right. Right, next task. Have a coffee and a cigarette. Like I said, just doing basic tasks at the moment, but if your mental health is really rough, even doing the most basic of things is very hard work some days. Alright, what do we have in here? Got a box of matches, tinned cat food. Take that. Get the matches. Use coffee friend drink whitener. Well, we need to make the coffee first. There's a corkscrew, which we don't really need at the moment. I do know we're going to need to find Susan's mug. I know exactly where it is. Because she left it out on the balcony. Right, let's make ourselves a coffee. Oh, let's skip past that text, that's silly. There we are.
Now it's a perfect mug of coffee.
Like she said. Okay. Right, coffee and a cigarette, so that's going to be back outside again. Yeah.
It's this damn bird again. Go away! Shoo!
Oh. Oh. Cat bowls, they're here for my cats. I always put the food out for them once they're here. Right, so we need to make this bird piss off. Oh, open the closet door. This damn ball falls off the shelf every time I open the door. I should just get rid of it. Yeah, sassy crow. Oh, let's check the spare bedroom. Oh well, this place is a bit of a wreck. Oh, there's a teddy bear. Thought I'd put it away. Damn thing. I wish it just disappeared, but here it is, reminding me of the past. Oh dear. I'll take the shirt. Yeah, but I don't think it's as sassy as Ingram though, eh, Cryptid? Laundry rack. What that need to examine, we need to put... Yeah. User error. Because we are going to make... Well, funny enough, sort of mentioning Ingram, we're going to make a scarecrow of sorts.
That's right. And don't ever come back, you horrible creature. Miss Scarecrow here is going to guard this home from the likes of
Yeah.
you.
Right, now we can have our coffee. All is well in the world for 5 minutes. It tastes great. It can only taste better with a cigarette. And I had the foresight to bring the matches, so... Not that I advocate smoking in any way, shape or
I'm back in my
form.
old life. But how can I restore what's been broken for years? So far, nothing seems to go right. Every little thing is against me. Maybe it's my destiny to lose after all.
Oof, there's a mood.
And now those parasites. Like if it wasn't enough. But I killed Dr. X. And I saved somebody's life. That felt good. It's getting late. I should summon the cats now. I want to see them tonight.
Yeah, Rebecca used to smoke years ago, but... Over here, if you want to be prescribed HRT, you have to stop smoking. So
Standing
it was
by the
smoking
river,
or
I
boobs,
close
basically,
my
wasn't it, darling?
eyes. One
Yeah,
jump,
exactly.
and I'm there.
Well, she's back at the river again, thinking about it.
No. Someone jumped after me. He will never be my friend.
Ooh. But blood clots and amongst other things, Cryptid. Hence why they really like us to not be smoking when we're on the stuff. I think blood pressure as well. Cats always pay a visit when I play the piano. It's really late, but do I really care? Cigarette smoking man on the X-Files drove me round the twist. Well, it's neck and neck on the stress and the happiness meters. Now we're going to summon the cats. I do like this bit. Excuse me while I wiggle and dance.
Come inside, my darlings. I've missed you.
And this is why she's called the Cat Lady.
And who's that? Teacup. I bet you thought you'd never see me again. Well, make yourselves at home. Dinner is ready to be served.
I do like the music in this game. It's quite a jazzy tune, this one.
Come on, everybody. Gather around. It's time for dinner.
There we go, some happy cats.
You never eat my food, Teacup. Already had your dinner, have you?
Of course,
No,
we
I get it.
saw
I
Teacup
know.
at the start of the game.
You're a good friend. The best friend I have, really. The only friend in the whole fucking world. You come over to keep me company and want nothing in return. I appreciate it. You should know.
Teacup is best cat.
If you could know what I've been through lately. I've been to hell and back, my boy. But I'm here now. In my flat. Alive. And it's still the same mess that it's always been. I'm not sure how to deal with all this anymore. Don't know if I can. I wish I could be like you. At peace with the world. Always smiling.
Aww.
Someone's at the door. But who could it be so late at night?
Well, let's go see who's at the door.
Are you out of your mind? Do you know what time it is? We've all had it with you and your bloody cats.
Well, rude much. Well, our options are, what are you talking about? I suggest you change your tone right now. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb anyone. I'm going to go for the middle option.
I suggest you change your tone right now.
Don't tell me about my tone. I'll have any tone I like. If it's alright for you to play the fucking piano in the middle of the night, then I can bloody raise my voice if I want to. You think you own this place? You think any of us here care about your stinking cats? They are a bloody nuisance.
Yes, he does need to screw off. Definitely. I didn't realise it was so late. I won't do it again. Or get lost, you bald, ugly man. I'm done talking to you. I think we know which one I'm going to pick.
Get lost, you bald, ugly man. I'm done talking to you.
What? How dare you? This is going to stop. One way or the other, you crazy cat lady. If this happens again, you'll see pest control stepping in, and it won't be pretty. Hell, I'll poison your fucking cats myself if I have to.
What an absolute
Point
prick.
that finger at me again, and I will break it. I'm done talking to you. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
In my head, it's like hell.
I think that's sent her over the edge, unfortunately. Can't say I blame her. Sort of having seems to have had her own sort of fair share of dickhead neighbours in the past. Poor girl. Poor Susan. And there's a rather vengeful looking teacup.
Standing by the river, I'm thinking. Will I jump again? No. Behind the closed doors, I have fallen in love with the razor.
Damn, that is a mood. And that was the end of chapter 3. On to chapter 4, Bullet for Susan. Yeah, like I said, chapter 3 is probably my favourite chapter in this story, simply because it's a really good portrayal of just sort of everyday life with sort of living with sort of mental health conditions. Oh, this is a rather sort of creepy place, isn't it? Scary! Ooh. Oh, fucking hell. Just a bit, isn't it?
I've slept all night and most of the day. Why am I still feeling tired? Someone's at the door. I really hope it's not him again.
I hope it's not him either, because he was a wanker. It really... I said the fuck really was a complete wanker. Oh, it's someone different.
Hello, Miss Ashworth. How are you? Are you feeling better?
Oh, we've got Do I Know You or I'm Very Busy. Please just leave me alone. I'm gonna go with Do I Know You.
Do I know you?
Of course. You don't remember me. My name is Mitzi Hunt. We met a few days ago. You were out cold at the time. Those pills you had worked real good. You probably had one too many, mind you.
She had about 30 too many, actually. Right, I'm very busy. Please just leave me alone. What are you suggesting, and how dare you? So it's you. I had a feeling you'd turn up sooner or later. Well, I'm going to go with that one, because when we came to an hospital, we was basically told it was called in by our daughter. But Susan doesn't have a daughter.
So it's you. I had a feeling you'd turn up sooner or later.
It is me, indeed. A girl who got in the way and fucked everything up. I'll understand if you're angry at me. It wouldn't surprise me if you blame me for calling the ambulance and saving your life, but I had other reasons for it too. Personal reasons. It's important. It's important. That's why I came here the other night. To talk to you.
New options. We've got why would you want to talk to me? It makes no sense. Or if you want me to thank you, I'll have to disappoint you. I'm going to go for the middle option.
Why would you want to talk to me? It makes no sense.
I saw the ad you'd put in the paper. It seems you have a room to rent.
They still print that? It was months ago. Nobody ever called. I forgot all about it. I gave up on it, actually.
Well, I'd like to be your lodger, Miss Ashworth.
But
You've got the room and I've got the money. Won't that work for both of us? I'm very tidy. I don't make much noise, and I promise not to spend too long in the bathroom in the morning.
I don't really...
I read your suicide note, you know. I'm sorry, but I did.
I do like her
understand
voice.
that you like your loneliness. You stray from people,
She's quite stylish as well.
but I won't get in the way. I promise I will give you your space. You won't even know that I'm here half the time. What do you think? Do we have a deal?
Well, I guess I could do with some extra money, but...
Great. Can I come in?
Oh, you said you were my daughter at the hospital. This spare room I got is pretty bad, you should know. Well, how did you get in at night? I'm sure I locked the door. Yeah, I'd like to know that as well, actually. How did she get in?
How did you get in that night? I'm sure I locked the door.
Well... Okay, I'll tell you. You won't like it probably, but I'll tell you. I picked the lock.
You did what?
Look, I know it sounds like I'm some sort of criminal, but believe me, I'm not. My dad was a master locksmith. He knew everything there was to know about locks. He taught me some of that stuff too.
Well, that's quite a story.
I've got this little box. I always carry it with me. There are a few types of lockpicks in it. They're very expensive, custom made. It's now the only thing that reminds me of him.
I see. But you know, it does sound like your father was really a burglar, not a locksmith.
It's not important anymore.
I guess it isn't.
Yeah, it is a little bit
But
sus,
what
isn't
gave
it?
you an idea that you can pick the lock on my front door and just barge in uninvited?
I heard the cats. They were going crazy. It was like if all hell broke loose inside. The noise they made. It was incredible. Like ghosts howling. Then for a while, it turned into an almost human cry. Well, anyway, I kept banging on the door, but you
Was
were
there no
already
bugger off
asleep
option?
in a coma.
No, there wasn't, darling.
So I pulled out a sea rake and got the door open. You could say I had a hunch.
A hunch. Great.
I had a hunch that something was very wrong. And I made no mistake, did I?
She does have a fair point. This is going to go hideously wrong then. We shall see, darling.
You said you were my daughter at the hospital. You're a little liar, aren't you? How can I trust you? How should I know you won't slit my throat when I sleep?
Jesus, what's wrong with you? Slit your throat? Are you always so suspicious of people? If I wanted to do such a thing, I would never have bothered saving you, would I? Just think about it for a second. I was trying to avoid all the stupid questions. I didn't know what else to say. That seemed like an easy option at the time. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me come in the ambulance with you. And I wanted to see if you've made it.
Aww. Well, I died in that hospital, if you must know. Well, true, we actually did, but
Well, I died in that hospital, if you must know.
not in that sort of way.
But not for long enough. It seems I must have been too attached to this shitty life I lead, and must suffer some more before I can rest.
Jesus, Miss Ashworth. Why all this negativity? What in the world has made you think this way?
I have to admit, Susan's
Clearly
even
the
more
only
cynical
thing
than
you
I am, and that's
suffer
quite
is the nasty
impressive.
depression. Not that it's any of my business. But have you tried talking about it to a doctor?
Yes, I have.
Did it help?
Not at first, but yeah, it did.
Ah, we're down to our last option. Back to the spare room.
This spare room I have is pretty bad, you should know.
I'm not fussy. It's not for long anyway. Just a few weeks, maybe. Anything is better than what I've got at the moment.
Which is...
I slept at the train station last night.
Ouch.
There's a guy there who talks to rats. You should see him.
Wait, can you even afford rent for the room?
Sure. I'll pay you for 2 months in advance. Money's not an issue.
Why not go to a hotel then?
I hate hotels.
More than train stations, with homeless weirdos and rats.
Robbie? Oh no, he's cool. He's alright. And he kept the rats away.
Why do you want this room
Why do
so
you want
much?
this room so much? Let's face it, this flat's falling apart. It's cold, it's dark, it's a bit mouldy. This is the old part of town where nothing ever
That flat is a bit of a
happens.
wreck.
It's far from the city centre, and there are only 2 buses going through here, and that's if you're lucky. And I'm known around here as a fucked up, wicked cat lady. They'd burn me at the stake if they could. They'd put me in a bag and drown me in the river like a litter of
Oof.
kittens. I'm not exactly great company for a young girl like yourself.
Who are they?
People, just people.
I don't give a fuck about people, Miss Ashworth. But I do like cats. Do you think they'll smell the rats on me? Really use a shower.
I'm sure you'll change your mind when you see it.
I'd love to see it. And I'm sure it isn't as bad as you picture it.
The window is stuck, and it doesn't shut properly.
It's alright. I like fresh air.
There's clutter everywhere.
I'll tidy up.
It's got a funny smell.
I'll burn some joss sticks to cover it up. I love joss sticks.
She's determined.
It's fine. I give up. Follow me. You can see it for yourself, if you're so stubborn.
It's like the unstoppable force hitting the unmovable object, isn't it, these two?
This room is perfect.
Really? What about all this clutter?
I'll move some stuff to the side if that's okay with you. But most of it I can use. All I really need is a
Really
bed
does
to
make me
sleep
wonder
and a
what
roof over my head to
she's
cover me
used
from
to
the
if
rain.
this
And
place is
power
like a
outlets
palace
so
to
I can
her.
charge my laptop. Oh, and somewhere to watch too. You got a shower, right? I'm dying for a shower.
Oh, let's start working through some of these.
Is there anyone I can
I'm
contact?
pretty sure I can sort of go through
for
all these options.
references?
Well, I've never really rented a room before, so not really. I've lived with my mum all my life. Until recently, that is.
I could give her a call.
Oh, that would be a perfect spot for my poster up there. Yeah, sure, that'll be okay.
So kind of dodged that one, didn't she?
You're not in some kind of trouble, are you?
Do I really look like some kind of serial murderer to you, Miss Ashworth?
I don't know. What do serial murderers look like anyway?
Scar
Touche.
across the face, an eye patch, rough stubble, those sort of things, I guess.
That's a pirate you've just described. Just add a wooden peg leg and we've got a full picture.
Arr,
Who
matey.
knows? I'm no expert on murderers. Not yet, anyway.
Not an expert, we just took one out last episode.
You mentioned some personal reasons for staying here.
Yes. It's a long story, though. I don't really want to bore you with all that personal crap.
Okay. In that case, could you give me the short version?
Yeah, alright. I'm looking for someone. I don't really know this person, but it's a friend of a friend. I only ever talk to this guy online, so I don't know what he looks like. I love this lamp. Does it work? What was I talking about? Oh, yes. I don't know what he looks like, but I know my way around computers. I managed to track him down.
Oh, wow.
Turns out he lives here, in this building somewhere. What I don't know is which flat he lives in. There are 8 flats here altogether. He's in one of them, and I must just figure out which one. It shouldn't be too hard.
What do you want from this person?
I just want to talk to him. He said something really bad. Something horrible.
Ooh.
I need to talk to him to get closure, you know?
Just talk. Are you sure?
Yep. I want to meet face to face with him. That's all.
Are you a part of that emo subculture?
Please don't say that word ever again. No, this is just how I dress. I grew up listening to real rock
Yeah,
and
she's
roll,
certainly
not
got
that
some skills, hasn't she?
crap.
I mean,
Hate to be a
lock
part of that
picking,
generic
the sort
bandwagon.
of sleuthing.
Okay. Clearly a sensitive subject for you.
You know, people seem to think that just because someone dresses in black, they're cool or emo. You can't generalize like that. It's more complicated.
I dress in black too.
Of course. That's because black is the best color. Period.
Damn right.
You know, you've been asking me all these questions, and I never had a chance to ask about how you're feeling. I mean, you've just gone
Pretty
through a
much half my
terrible
wardrobe's
experience.
black these days.
You barely survived. I
Yeah.
suppose I might be out of line to ask you this, but I'm really curious as to why you tried to kill yourself. What made you do that? What did you feel?
Ooh, I'm going to go for long story.
Long story. Won't bore you with this personal crap.
Ha ha ha. Right back at me, I guess. I did give you a short version, though.
Yes, but somehow I can't help the feeling that you've omitted a few important facts.
Just some details. Anyway, I suppose your story is the kind that can't be shortened. Still, if you feel like talking about it sometimes, I'd love to listen.
I'll bear that in mind, Mitzi. Let's go back to the living room.
Room's great. So what do you say, Miss Ashworth? I hope you're not going to change your mind about this. Miss Ashworth?
Repeat.
What happened? Are you alright?
Yeah, we have some history with that person. Yeah,
Go away! You have to go away right now.
But
Oh, let's play out
why?
first.
Miss Ashworth, what's wrong?
Yeah, anyway, that person, we've actually met her earlier on. She calls herself the Queen of Maggots. And she's basically the one who sent us off on this quest to kill these parasites that she has dubbed them.
Just stay away from me.
What?
Are you deaf? Did I not make myself
So
clear?
the fact she's sort of just suddenly
This
appeared
is
here
not
is
a good place for you.
Where am I
Where are
gonna
you?
go? It's late and it's pouring down with rain.
I don't give a damn where you go. You can go back to the bloody train station for all I care. Anywhere. Anywhere but here. You're not safe here. You should leave. Now.
Please, Miss Ashworth, I'd really like to stay. Don't throw me out now.
Oh,
Well, you
hello,
can't
Nora.
stay.
Oh,
You
thank you for the
can't.
sub.
If
Oh,
you
it's
don't
really
go,
appreciated.
something terrible's gonna happen to you. Please.
How are you
leave me
doing today?
alone.
And how was your
Perfectly
week off
happy
last week?
before you came. I have my cats. I knew you were one of them. I knew it.
What are you talking about? Look, just try to relax. Everything's okay.
But why you?
I'm okay.
Why would you want to do this to me? You have
So-
no reason.
Day off from work today, so
I'm not gonna do
got a few
anything
things done
to you,
round
alright? I
around the
just
house,
want to
got some
rent a
shopping
room.
done,
Nothing else. I promise.
helped the missus
Damn, I even
with
swear.
getting the
I won't
quail
cause you any
pens
trouble,
cleared
okay?
out.
Just take a
So,
deep breath.
been pretty busy.
Please explain to me what's happened. I'm a little confused here.
Yeah, how's your day been, Nora?
Then maybe. Oh no. No.
This is getting rather ominous, isn't it?
You're going to die.
Yeah, that's as well. Helping Mrs. move around, so back's not been too good.
I know. Yeah. I know. How did you know, Miss Ashworth? Are you some sort of a psychic? Do you possess some kind of supernatural mind-treating abilities? Or is it just so fucking obvious?
Oh, we've
What do you mean?
suddenly hit a nerve here with Mitzi, haven't we?
I don't know how you're going to die, but
Oh, well, sounds like you had a lovely time.
right?
Just
Cool.
sucks that you caught a
Hunch.
cold, though. So I hope
Right,
you
you.
get better soon.
I know exactly. That's how it started, as a matter of fact. Do you want to see? I'll show you. Here, Miss Ashworth. Take a good look, because I'm not going to do it again.
Oh, wow. I suppose there's one minor upside to not being well. Yeah, that's what usually happens to my Rebecca whenever we're on holiday. Because we'll have a week off, then she gets ill. I say it really sucks when it happens.
It's time to wake up, my little pussycat.
Ooh, what the hell has happened here?
What's the matter, sleepyhead? Had a bad dream? Do you want me to give you a cuddle and a kiss? Take the nightmares away? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
You are one creepy motherfucker,
Well,
mister.
don't you worry, my sweetest. I know a thing or two about pussycats. I can help. What do you say? Shall I take a good look at this pussy of yours?
I'd say fuck the hell off, mate. Yes, he definitely needs to go and get fucked with a cactus as far as I'm concerned.
Touch me and I'll kill you, you sick bastard. I fucking mean it. You have no idea who I am.
You're just a crazy cat lady. That's all you are.
Soon I'll be the crazy cat lady who blew your brains out all over these fucking walls, pal. So laugh while you can. It's not long now.
What's going on in there?
This bit is making me feel very
Who's
uncomfortable.
this? Did you play with this little bitch behind my back? 'Cause if you did, I swear to God.
Me? I'd never do that. You know me, honey. You're the only girl for me. This lady here will join us for dinner. That's all.
For what? Take the goddamn mask off when you talk to me.
Yeah,
You
I know, babe.
damn well I can't stand it. And make sure you put it back in the van so you don't fucking lose it again.
Okay, okay. I was just saying.
Yeah,
that
it is,
she's
Nora.
here for
It's
dinner.
a game called The Cat Lady.
Good. Dinner. I'm starving. And I'm sick to death
You sort of
of them
see it
bloody
through the eyes
cats.
of Susan Ashworth, who... She's a very lonely woman who has had a lot of
You
issues,
nasty little whore.
and she actually tries to
Trying
take her own
seduce
life at
my
the start of the game.
husband in my own home.
But we end up in this limbo
How
land, and
bloody
we're sent
rude.
back to this world by an entity called the Queen of Maggots. And she basically gives us a choice of sort of basically going back into the world and sort of kill these 5 parasites people, or spend the rest of eternity in her own personal hell. So we're back on this world, and we're actually cursed with immortality, so we can't die. And yeah, we seem to be running into these nasty people, which we've got to do something about. So I've already dispatched one of them, who's basically a doctor on a psychiatric ward who was a really fucked up serial killer. But not anymore. And we actually saved someone's life while doing so, so we're the heroes. And now we are in wherever the hell this place is.
Who the fuck are you?
Shut up, you stupid bitch! I know what you're up to. You kept staring at him with these big green eyes. You want him, don't you? You
Yeah,
think
there
you
is
can take him from me?
a lot of nasty stuff in this game, so a lot of horror,
Well, I've got
blood,
just the
jump
thing.
scares,
I always keep this bottle handy. It's bleach. The
violence,
strongest you can get.
suicidal
You
ideation,
give me no
because
choice. I can't risk
that's
losing
what the main
him.
character
I have to make sure he won't
is
be
rather
attracted
suicidal.
to you anymore. You won't need these.
But this scene in particular sort of makes me really uncomfortable, because
much longer.
if Sharon walks in when she had done, that other bloke was basically going to sexually assault us, and basically that's a situation that I've been in the past, and it's not very nice.
No one will do it right if you don't do it yourself.
And that wasn't very nice either, what she just did. And we seem to be a cat now. Yeah, typical cat. Oh dear. We are not looking very pretty. Oh, this fucker's
Hey
back.
there, gorgeous.
Get
I
away,
see
you creepy
my
bastard.
old lady brought the bleach again. What a shame. I really liked your eyes. It could have been a start of something very exciting for us, if you know what I mean. She does that every single time. What do they call
Mr.
it?
Creepy Yorkshire Tea.
Trust issues. That's it.
I don't think I'll drink tea ever again after that, darling,
Well,
you know?
never mind. Plenty more fish in the sea. I'm not too fussy, but even I have some
I
standards.
find that hard to
I ain't
believe.
gonna touch a bird like you, I gotta be honest, girl. You look like shit. But I wouldn't want you to think I'm not a kind man. Plenty of time until dinner, and you're in pain, so
I'm
I've
surprised we're
brought
not
something
screaming the
to
place down after
end
that.
your suffering. Think of it as an option. I've got this gun here. It's one of my favourites.
Yeah,
There's
I'd be stuffed, especially when I
just one
can't
bullet
drink
in the
these days.
chamber. Large caliber. You'd be long dead before you'd feel any pain. Sounds good, doesn't it? I mean, it's just an idea, you know, no pressure. Ah, of course. You can't see it. That bleach turns your eyes to nothing but jelly. So I'll just leave it for you here. Feel free to use it. That bullet's meant for you anyway.
Oh, charming.
I'd better go now. We won't want to get caught red-handed again, would we? You naughty minx.
Oh, just fuck the hell off, mate. Just fuck all the way
What
off.
was that? You can't reach it? Well, what did you expect? Life's a real fucker sometimes.
Yes, he is. He's a right little... He's a right motherfucker. Come on, start looking down. Go back to polishing your weapon, you prick. Yeah, excuse all the swearing. I said he really rolls me up.
What? Who's this? My eyes. I can't see a thing. That bitch. A key? Who are you? Say something. Anything. I should be able to unlock the handcuffs now.
Oh, of course, we're blind, so we can't actually see what's going on.
No! No! I dropped it.
Oh, shit.
Where is it? Where the hell is it? I've got it.
Right, this next bit's going to be a bit messy. I've got a better warn you all now. There is method to this madness. Yeah, so, yeah, we're going to... Well, basically, we have to off ourselves.
I'm sorry, Mitzi. I have to break my promise.
I suppose on the plus side, we don't actually get to see any of it. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, poor Susan. Oh, it's a poster.
Hope you don't mind creepy posters.
It's your room. You can do what you like with it.
Oh, I'm all
But
for creepy
I
posters.
definitely prefer this to fairies, rainbows, and pink unicorns. Did you make these?
No. My boyfriend made them. Some of them, anyway. So, Miss Ashworth, I happen to have a bottle of wine in my bag. I was going to leave
I
it
really
to
love
Robert,
Mitzi's
but
style.
I forgot all about it.
Robert?
The guy with the rats.
Oh, yes. Of course.
So, shall we have a drink then? We could get to know each other a bit more. I know, I promised I won't get in the way. And, I mean, you don't have to if you don't feel like it. But since we're going to live together for a little while, it won't hurt if we talk to each other, will it?
Yeah, that's okay, I guess.
Great! I'll bring the wine. Oh, damn. It's one of those bottles with a cork. Have you got a bottle opener, Miss Ashworth?
In the kitchen. I'll go get it, shall I?
Yes, please. And while you're there, could you get a couple of glasses, too?
Yeah, so see, Mitzi's been, making her mark on the place. Yeah, so we've obviously, jumped forward in time from the last conversation we had. for me, one for Mitzi. Well, we're gonna need wine glasses for the wine, aren't we? There's our corkscrew. Yeah, I'm glad as well. I said it's a really depressing place, if I'm quite honest. So the fact that Susan's got some company now is really good.
Have you found that corkscrew yet? We also need some wine glasses.
There you go. Let's get that bottle opened.
Yeah, but we'll need glasses too. See if you can find some.
Yeah, we got them.
I found some wine glasses.
All right, that's all we need. Oh, Miss Ashworth, I really must say this before we start.
Yeah?
I promise I won't cut your throat when you're asleep.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Very funny, Mitzi.
Oh no, I mean it.
That's fine. But just so you know, I always sleep with my eyes open.
Oh, we got some things to talk about.
Oh, it's not raining anymore.
Let's do the classical British thing and
I
talk
don't
about the
mind
weather.
rain. Sometimes I even like it. But according to weather forecast, there's a nasty fog coming. Now that I'm actually scared of. I got lost in a fog once, when I was just 9 or 10. I remember I sat under a tree crying, thinking some monster would appear right in front of me and drag me away.
But now that you're a big girl, you know there are no monsters.
Yeah? How do you know?
Oh, I've never seen one, nor has anyone else. The only monsters are us, murderers, rapists, arsonists. Or maybe you're right. I will believe in them when I see one. I'm going for the middle option because I
The
firmly
only
believe that.
monsters are us. Murderers, rapists, arsonists. They're the
There really are
real
some monsters out there.
beasts. So far from humanity, they're no longer capable of feeling compassion or guilt. They're the ones we should really be afraid of. But whether they're lurking in the woods or fog or the darkness of our cellars, it's all irrelevant. You can't predict what happens. You can't do anything to stop it. There is only one way. You turn into a beast yourself, and like them, you show no mercy.
Whoa! Where did that come from, Miss Ashworth?
I just don't like murderers. They're nothing but parasites.
They are indeed.
So, the big C. Want to talk about it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really want to tell you about it like that. I put you in a very difficult position, I know. It's just that I was really desperate to get this room. I hope you can understand. This is the last and most important thing I must do before my time is up.
It's fine. You seem alright. It's just... I find it hard to trust people these days. Maybe it's time I opened my eyes to see others have problems too. Some, like yourself, even bigger than mine. What kind of cancer is it? Do you mind me asking?
Brain tumor. Her name is glioblastoma.
Huh.
Yep, they're all girls, the way I imagine it. Just look at their names. Lymphoma, melanoma, myeloma, leukemia, sarcoma. Each of them a fucking goddess of death. Beautiful and ruthless.
That is so metal.
You might just be right about that, Mitzi. I used to be a nurse. I know a few things about cancer. And I know glioblastoma. She's a real bitch.
Yeah, and yet she gets to be the prom queen before night ends, while I disappear down the back exit.
How long?
They said I had a year. But that was 6 months ago, so... yeah. Not awfully
Poor
long.
Mitzi.
Is there anything...
They've tried.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So am I. Do you want to talk about something else?
Well, as I've said before, cancer is a cunt. It really is.
How are you planning to find this guy?
I don't know yet. A bit of detective work,
And I've
perhaps.
seen how devastating it
It
can
shouldn't be
be.
that hard, really. There are only 8 apartments here. One is yours. That leaves us with 7. I was hoping that you could give me a hand, actually. You know some of your neighbors, don't you?
Not many. I never really cared about them. They changed over the years, too. You probably also figured by now that this is not the sort of place where new neighbors are greeted with a freshly baked cake. You see a new face, you give them a blank stare as you pass them in the hall, and you forget about them a minute later.
That bad, eh?
Well, there's that bald guy who lives above me in flat 5. He came here recently to shout in my face. He's a nasty piece of work, but I really don't think he's the person you're looking for.
What does he do for a living?
I think he's a train driver.
I can't imagine somehow that my guy would be a train driver. Okay, that's good. Leaves us with just 6. Anyone else you know?
I'd have to think.
You know, maybe not tonight. Let's just talk about something else, okay? I have plenty of time. There's no need to rush this. Maybe tomorrow we could sit down together and make a plan. I could draw a simple map of the building, and with your help, mark down who lives where.
Sounds good to me, Mitzi. You mentioned a boyfriend. Tell me something about him.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about him. His name is Jack. He's dead.
Ouch.
Oh,
Miss Ashworth, are you sure you want to listen about my miserable life? I don't want to bring you down. These aren't happy stories.
and I'm not a happy stories kind of person. I'm sure you've noticed by now.
I guess so. Anyway, I suppose I would have had to tell you about Jack sooner or later. After all, he is the main reason I'm here. I just don't know where to start.
Start from the beginning, Mitzi.
Tell me how you two met.
Oh, we knew each other for like
There we go.
forever. We grew up on the same street. It's funny how we seem to be made for each other. A perfect match. I always knew he was the guy for me, and I'm sure he never doubted that either. Jack was absolutely crazy about me. We thought one day we would marry, have children, be happy. I never had many friends because I had Jack. I didn't need anybody else. You know, if there's one thing I'm really grateful for in my life, it's that I got to experience this pure, perfect love. Some people go through a lifetime without knowing how it feels. I guess I've been very lucky. But all luck runs out sometimes.
How did he take the news about your cancer?
Just
thought I
go
was
through
joking
things
at
one at a
first.
time.
He laughed. And he got really angry. I swore to him I was serious, but he still wouldn't believe me. We had a big fight that night. It was our first and only fight.
Oh.
But it was awful. He smashed some stuff. His guitar, of all things, was the worst. He loved that guitar. Why did he break it? He was absolutely furious. He walked out on me that night, and when he came back the next day, he was different. Begged me to try surgery and chemotherapy. I didn't really want those things, but I did the chemo for him. It didn't help. It just made me feel sick all the time. I felt trapped in this strange place where nothing that happened around me seemed real. Maybe that's why I didn't see what my cancer was doing to Jack, and it was destroying him as well. He changed. He became obsessed with death. It seemed death was all he ever thought about, even though it was me, not him, who was supposed to die.
Jack made those pictures on your wall. Was he an artist?
He always liked all kinds
He
of
does
morbid
weird
stuff, whether
things
it
to
was
people.
music, movies, paintings. So do I, really. We had that in common, amongst other
Especially when
things.
it's to do with someone you're close to.
People say it's depressing to listen to sad songs or watch sad films, but I never felt that way.
And yet, you are scared of fog?
Oh, that's different. I might be scared of fog, but I like spiders. They're beautiful.
Yay! Someone else who likes
You
spiders.
must be out of your mind, Mitzi.
No, honestly, there's a certain indescribable beauty in sadness. Just like there's beauty in the grey and ugly winter morning when you look past the obvious and notice what others can't see.
You must love my apartment then. It's like Ugly took a vacation here.
Yeah, I'll keep your
and
pets
never
to
went
myself,
home
darling.
again.
You know I will.
How did he die? How did Jack die?
Yeah, Rebecca hates spiders. So I have to rescue her when we see them. Thanks,
So
darling.
distant in the last few weeks before he died. What I didn't know was that he kept looking for something. I don't think he even knew what exactly. But it eventually found him.
I'll rescue you from spiders and you rescue me from
Or
me.
rather, he found him. There are those forums online, you know, about all sorts of stuff. Fishing, computer games, horses, gambling, addictions. Everything, really. Accidentally, Jack stumbled upon one about suicide. There's a guy there. Calls himself the Eye of Adam. He's a fucking god on that forum. It's like a failed suicide club. People mostly try to help each other and offer support. Sometimes it just helps to know there are others like you. To listen to their stories and how they cope with their lives. But the Eye of Adam is an advocate of death. He dwells on human weakness. His job is to plant an idea, to give them a reason to die and tell them how to do it, once and for good. Jack took the bait.
Oh, this sounds like a charming person, doesn't he?
Before he knew, he was completely brainwashed. One day he sat down with me and tried to explain his perfect solution. It was the Romeo and Juliet kind of scenario. We were both to die together in each other's arms. It was supposed to be a quick and foolproof death. There was no chance we would have been saved. All thanks to the Eye of Adam, who created a tool for perfect suicide. He told me it was very simple. All we needed were 2 easily accessible household chemicals, which combined together create a gas called hydrogen sulfide that kills you within a couple of minutes. I told him he was fucking nuts, of course, but he just wouldn't give up. He reasoned with me, then he begged, and eventually just kept screaming at me. I figured it was his crazy idea of a modern romance, but it was downright tacky and just wrong. Finally, he said he would get everything ready and wait for me in our special place at dawn, 5 in the morning. Don't be late. Those were his last words he said to me. Then he stormed out. I cried for
Oh,
hours.
really did a number on his
thinking
head.
I didn't deserve all that from the person I loved most in the whole world. A few times I even tried to persuade myself that maybe he was right and I should do it. I just couldn't. I eventually fell asleep. I didn't plan it. My head was killing me. I was so tired. I woke up suddenly. I could see the sun rising out my window. It was nearly 5. In utter panic, I threw myself off the bed and ran out the door. I needed to stop him. I needed to get there before it was too late. But right there in my bedroom, before I even left, I already knew it was. When I arrived at our special place, it was already bright. We used to go there in the past, drink wine, sometimes smoke weed and listen to Pink Floyd, sometimes make love in Jack's car. There wasn't really anything special about that old parking lot. But to us there was.
Young romance, eh?
It was completely abandoned. It was quiet. It was safe. After that day, I've never gone there again.
to hear it.
I'm so sorry. I think now I understand. He loved you so much, he couldn't bear the thought of living without you. And that guy, the Eye of Adam. I'm not surprised you want to find him. I know I would. I'm not sure if I should believe that you only want to talk to him. But hey,
Yeah, I don't
that's
think it's
none
just
of
going
my
to be talking
business.
either somehow.
I wouldn't know what
after
I'd
that.
do if this happened to me.
Good to know, but I really just want to talk. I want to face Jack's killer and tell him what he's done to me. You know.
Oh, that's okay, Cryptid. Thanks for popping in.
As
I hope you have a lovely rest of the day.
He wants to meet me. Would you believe that?
How come?
And I will probably
Well,
catch you, or probably catch you in
Kind
your
of
stream
thing
tomorrow,
is
actually.
called trolling on the internet.
Yep.
It's usually
Have
a
fun.
form of extreme bullying and psychological
take care.
cruelty. Those who are clever enough say, "Don't feed the troll. Don't talk to them." It only makes it worse if you show any interest in them at all.
Oh,
And
thank
I
you,
of Adam
Cryptid.
is no exception. He craves attention. He's a hungry troll who
See you
wants to
soon.
devour as many hearts as he can get a hold of. I emailed him and told him I was a massive fan who loves his work. He wouldn't believe me at first. But trolls are always hungry, and I was prepared to serve him a meal fit for a king.
What do you mean?
I fed him so much bullshit that he really believed I'm a suicide preacher just like him.
Great. I wish he'd given you his door number, though.
It's all a part of some sick game he's playing.
Would have made things a bit
Sooner or
easier, wouldn't it?
later, I'll find him.
There were signs on the car windows.
Warning signs, yeah. I found on that forum that the Eye of Adam doesn't want any accidental deaths. So he posted this poster design for people to print. It turns out there's a whole sick ideology behind it. Fumes from the car could hurt anyone who opens the door, and that's not the point. The idea is to die willingly and with clear mind, to prepare for it, to embrace it.
Jesus. You'd think the police would investigate the whole thing. Sounds almost like a sect.
This guy knows how to hide. The police can't be bothered to make an effort. It took me 3 months to track him down. Now I'm finally so close. I can almost smell that fucker.
How strong is that gas?
Extremely deadly, it turns out. It kills in minutes. It's that stinky stuff that smells like rotten eggs, you know? At high concentrations, it can knock down an elephant.
What are those two chemical products?
Well, I'm not sure if you want to know that.
I get it. You don't want to tell me because I'm a fucking suicidal maniac. Is that it?
No, Miss Ashworth. No, I didn't mean it like that. Okay. Maybe to some extent. Just replace maniac with victim and fucking with recovering. You've only just come back from the hospital. Whatever it was that made you do it, you proved you are capable of going through with it. I don't know you long enough to tell you if you're completely over it now. And the last thing I want is to give you stupid ideas. It would be just like what the Eye of Adam does. I would never forgive myself if anything happened to you because of me. I mean, how could I?
I actually did some reading into this. Apparently that method and the thinking behind the posters and stuff, that's actually a thing that people do. So yeah, once again, the writers, they really did their research on the subject matter.
Those who want to die will always find a way to do it.
I'd really like to believe you, Miss Ashworth. But I will need you to promise me that you will never try this method.
All right. I can promise you that I will never try this method. Or any other method for that matter. Been there, done that. Didn't enjoy it much. Do you believe me now?
Yeah, I think I do. Good. I'm glad you said that, you know. The recipe for this deadly cocktail is very simple. Any good housewife can make it in a blast.
And that was the promise that we said we had to break. But we had to break that promise because, well, we can't actually die at the moment because we've been cursed with immortality. So us decorating the wall with our brains was an elaborate way of getting our eyesight back. So yeah, we're in this creepy fucking house, and we need to figure a way out of here. Yes, please, I will take a knife. The door is stuck, but maybe that's better. I'm not sure. I want to know what is inside.
Well, well. Boxes full of bleach. I suppose I deserve a bottle. I've worked hard for it. This reminds me of something.
The first thing you need is a strong toilet bleach. You know the kind. Not just a regular bleach, but one that makes your eyes all watery and skin itchy.
The strong stuff.
What's going on?
And we've jumped back.
Something is wrong, Mitzi.
Yeah, we seem to sort of
Cats are
jumping
alarming.
backwards and forwards in time for this chapter.
Exactly like when I found you, Miss Ashworth.
We've got to check what's going on.
Oh, I'm really sorry, but there is no way I'm going out in this fog.
Oh, the cats are pissed off.
Fine. I'll go on my own then.
Let's see why the cats are unhappy. Okay, so it's not just our flat that's a shithole. The whole building's rotting, basically, isn't it? That street sign says Helen Road, but the N is very faded out, so it looks like Hell Road. Oh, what's going on out here?
Bloody fog. Can't see a thing.
Oh, it's this creepy fucker
Someone
again.
could be getting murdered 2 feet away, and not a soul would notice. But still, it could be worse. At least it's not raining, eh? Always look on the bright side, they say, and I always do. Not a talkative type, are you? What's your name, sweetheart? Don't be such a
It's
scaredy
none of your
cat,
damn business, mate.
sweetheart.
Fuck off.
You're Susan, aren't you? A kind man had described to me what you look like. And what can I say? He was spot on.
What do you want?
I'm just here on a job,
I
sweetheart.
bet it was that arsehole neighbour we
Nothing
had an
more.
argument with.
I had a call, you see. There's a cat problem. And apparently, some crazy cat lady keeps making it worse for everyone. A crazy cat lady called Susan, I was told.
That fucker dobbed us
Now,
in, didn't he?
You ain't gonna like it, sweetheart, but I'm taking you for a ride.
Ooh. And that's how he ended up in this shithole. I'm going to save the game. There we go. So I did that thing again, sort of really got into this game and forgot saving these happen at some point. Is this where they wash? This water looks very odd, like a mixture of dirt, melted fat and petrol. What's it doing in a bath? It's all rusted and covered in slime. Ooh, that's not very pretty. The water is absolutely disgusting. The smell alone makes me retch. There's no way I'm putting my hand in that water. To get the key, I'd have to touch this person too. I've seen many dead bodies in my life, but this one is the creepiest. But this is one is definitely the creepiest of them all. That's meant to be this is one of. Something doesn't quite scan there. Oh, it's this freaky fucker. Piles of meat. Could it be human too? I could probably find something useful on those shelves, but first I need her to go away. Yeah, I've not actually seen the Scarlet Horror, darling. I'm guessing it's pretty damn messed up if this is reminding you of that. Oh, yeah, Scarlet Horror. Yes. Yeah, that one. Hello, A-Bomb. Thanks for the lurk. How are you doing today? Hello. Oh, doing some cleaning today. Yeah. I hope you're having a decent day today, A-Bomb. Nothing happened. You need a new light bulb. I should look around for one. Oh, we know where there's light bulbs. It's too hot. I can't touch it. Okay, so we need something to grab the light bulbs. This house is creepy as fuck. Yeah, I think that'll do the job. And now I know our flat looks like a wreck, but even that's a palace compared to this place. There we go. Excuse my get you some light bulbs. And so go through this room. Very noir sort of looking room with the red drapes. There we go. So another lamp. Meh.
Oh no. No, no, no.
Let's try and phone for
Damn
help.
it. I can't remember my own number. I've got it written down somewhere at home, but I hardly ever use it.
There we go. Problem solved. Good old phone books that we probably never see anymore.
Come on, Mitzi. Answer the phone.
Hello?
Oh, thank God. Finally. Mitzi, it's me. I need your help.
What's happened? Where are you, Miss Ashworth?
I've been kidnapped by some psychopaths.
What? How did that happen? You only went downstairs to check on the cats.
Look, it doesn't matter. I'll explain everything later. These people are maniacs. They're killers. It's either
Absolute
me
bastards.
or them. I have no choice. I've found some bleach. It reminded me of this gas you were talking about. I could get rid of one of them with that gas and get a hold of a gun. You said it was fairly easy.
Miss Ashworth, no, you can't.
Listen to me. This guy is a fucking murderer. He's nothing but a parasite. No one will miss him. Trust me. And I could really do with a gun here, you know?
But
What's the other chemical, Mitzi? Tell me! Now!
okay, fine, I'll tell you. It's no rocket science. You just need some pesticide.
Pesticide? Didn't you say it is something everyone's got at home?
Well, you wouldn't use it. You live in a flat high above the ground.
I was going to say, it's not
But
something we've
people
got
who
either,
own
because we live in a
houses,
flat high above
or like
the ground.
mansions. You can pick up these things at any supermarket anyway.
Fine. What do I do with it?
Just mix bleach and the pesticide together. Make sure there isn't much ventilation. And wear some protection. A gas mask or something, yeah?
Right. Bleach.
Yeah, that's true. We've got bug zapper
Pesticide.
instead, haven't we?
Got it.
And a gas mask. Got it?
Yep. Thanks. Okay. Thanks. Wish me luck.
Be careful, Miss Ashworth.
I'll be fine. I'm a tough old girl. This'll be like a walk in the park.
Right, so we need to get a couple more items. Glass on one side of the window is broken, so this is where the draft is coming through. Inside, I can see my kidnapper fast asleep on the chair. That's right. That's what the knife is for. Gonna get some bricks. I'm almost glad that I was unconscious when he brought me here. Through the window I can see there's an animal mess and blood everywhere, but the back door is locked. I wonder if I can find a spare key somewhere. We've got something better than a key. We have a brick. No keys in the ignition. We have to find another way. I'll take a mobile phone though. Oh, hello, Kate. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're having a lovely day over there. Yep, how have you been? Oh, I'm sorry you didn't sleep well, Kate. Anything in particular keeping you up, or is it just usual stuff? Oh, thanks for doing the shout-outs, darling. Yeah, today's been alright. Let's yoink that. Oh, yeah, shout out for A-Bomb as well. Brilliant. Yeah, day after day, but been fairly busy. Got the shopping done. Right, we're going to do that. Stuff up the cellar window. Oh, we need to find some keys. Ah, dearie, too many vitamins. That's not good. Yeah, like I said, been shopping, helped Rebecca change the quail enclosures over and did some tidying. An old phone, it looks like it's still working. There's a sticker with a number on the base. 01392 273 592. I'm sure we need that for something in a while. Yeah, it's been alright. The trouble is Rebecca's back's been pretty bad, so been trying to help her out with stuff around the place so she's not having to suffer too much. It's an empty bucket. I shouldn't get too close, he might wake up. He's fast asleep. Maybe he's drunk or on drugs. Regardless of that, I have no chance in a fight with this guy. He's fast and strong and insane. But he's not the sharpest tool in the box. I'll have to use my wits to get rid of him. Yeah, that really sucks, Kate. Sciatica's nasty, and that's what Rebecca has. Collecting guns must be his little passion. If only I could reach one of them. They're all right next to him. He'd wake up for sure. This must be his private room. He sits here all day playing with his guns while ugly Betty upstairs cooks his food. What a charming couple. With the window blocked, it's quite stuffy in here now. Oh, cat grabber. Yoink. Yeah, but any kind of back problems are not fun. Also, I sort of get some issues myself more. Well, I'm not quite sure what's up my back. I know one of my vertebrae sort of shifts sometimes and causes issues, but hey, we got a key. I'm hoping it's a key that we need. And then this little treasure hunt we've been doing for the last little while will start making some sense. Yeah, what did you get shopping, Kate? Did you get anything nice? Oh, what a place to keep the spare key for your van. Jesus, what a horrible stench. But what's this? It seems this idiot does everything his creepy wifey from hell tells him to. He brought his gas mask here. I'll take it. He won't need it ever again when I'm done here. Ooh, very nice, Kate. Grey sweater and some red lipstick for a cosplay. What's the cosplay you're going to be doing? Ah, that sucks. Yeah, shoe shopping is a bit of a trial for a lot of us, sadly. Ah, that's brilliant, Kate. That's gonna amazing. Yeah, annoyingly, there was 2 places in our hometown which did shoes for women with larger feet, but they're both shut down. So we're a little bit snookered now on that front. Well, I'm guessing that's not going to turn up in time then. Alright, we are going to wear this. Actually, no, we're not, because we're still missing something. Yeah. Like I said, my shoe size is... Well, it depends where I go. So I tend to get size 9 shoes, but some places a size 8 will fit. And like I said, I occasionally sort of find a pair that fit, but Becca's got bigger feet than I have, and she really has no luck finding shoes. Well, that sounds about right for Instagram, unfortunately. I hope you told him to get lost, Kate. Hello, Drax. How you doing? The spoops are real. In fact, this bit has rather freaked me out for... Well, not exactly for spooky reasons, but other stuff that I sort of personally find triggering, but I'm persevering. Oh, well, I can imagine after that. Sounds like a very busy day for you, Drax. Oh, we are going to hide. Cool. Oh, she is out of the way now. Yeah, I can imagine after that, Drax. I thought that'll keep your toasty warm. Let's decide. That's what we need. Doing my stuff. Aww. I'm glad to have met you too, Kate. I'll say it's really lovely talking to you. Sort of whenever we do sort of run into each other on here, wherever we are. Oh, thank you. Hang on a moment. Let's do these, because I think my missus is in the middle of playing a game at the moment. There we go. I lost track. You can't have too many shout-outs. Ah. That makes a change, A-Bomb. You usually don't miss a chance to be a little bit lewd on here sometimes. Hey. Yeah, today... It's today just a chores day or something, because we've all just been doing jobs today. I mean, we've been shopping and tidying up. A-Bomb's tidying up. Drax has been doing in the right place. It's an empty bucket. There we go. Ooh, very nice. Well, that's him. Oh, he's not quite dead yet. Oh, I love this song. This bit makes me think like, makes me feel like I'm playing Doom. Sort of charging around with a shotgun and all that. Yeah, this is certainly a jam. I do love the music in this game. Right, where's she gone? Okay, she's not here. Where the hell is she? Oh shit. Yeah, have one of them.
Where I've been. Do you know what I've seen? Do you know where I've been?
Good riddance to those two motherfuckers.
I've been for the broken machine.
Because they were nasty. Hey, time for a little bop. Yeah, that's a jam. And that was the end of chapter 4. Yeah, so we've killed 3 of the parasites now.
Miss Ashworth, I was worried sick about you. Are you alright? How did you get back?
I walked.
You saw something terrible in that fog, didn't you?
Oh yes, we did.
I saw a monster.
We saw a couple of monsters. Aww. Well, let me save the game. Ah, out of slots again. Right, what did it say to... Third menu and delete buttons, clear slots. Right, we're saved. Right, we're going to engage in some more self-care. Which I really don't blame her for after that ordeal. Oh, hello, I see boobies.
Miss Ashworth, I need to ask you something. Can I come in?
I'm in the bar. Is it something
Oh, that's
important?
okay, Drax.
Yes, very important. The fate of the world depends on it.
Pizza.
I'm naked here, you know. Whatever it is, it can wait.
But it can't. I need to know, Miss A.
Well, tough. I'm trying to relax here. I want some peace and quiet, if you don't mind. And I don't like people seeing me naked.
Fine, not a problem. I'll just ask you through the door then. I'm cooking up some pancakes. What do you like on yours? We've got strawberry jam, maple syrup, and chocolate spread.
You're doing what?
Pancakes.
Depends on the size of the
Need some
bathtub,
food, Miss A.
Kate.
When was the last time you ate?
I can't remember.
See, you need a good meal.
I'm okay,
Cheer you
but
up.
Rebecca kind of
Why would that worry you?
You're funny, Miss A. You want to know why? It's because
has a
I
bit of an
care
issue
about
because
other
she's a lot
and
taller
I
than I
believe
am.
nothing spells TLC better than sweet pancakes and a cup of hot green tea.
Oh, nice.
Pancakes.
I like pancakes. I'll have one of each.
Oh no, you'll have 2 of each. I made so many that'd be enough for an army.
I don't really eat much.
That's because you haven't tried my pancakes yet.
And if you don't leave me alone now, I never will.
But really? Why?
I can smell something funny. I think your pancakes are
Don't burn
burning.
them.
I'm so full up. Where did you learn to cook like that?
My dad taught me. He was the king of pancakes.
I'll wash up, if you like.
I can do that. I like washing up.
Oh, Mitz
You
is a good
do?
friend.
Really?
Really. I'm a good girl. And this is my treat for you, after all.
Oh, I think Rebecca's 6'2".
Looks like we've got the rain back. I
The
always
trouble is
felt
we
like
can't get a
something
bigger
was
bath in
missing.
our bathroom because
Do you think it will ever stop?
it's a...
I mean,
Well, our bathroom's a shoe
what if
cupboard,
it doesn't?
basically.
Then it will rain for 1,000,000 years.
I'm not sure I get it. What's the point of
Funnily
that?
enough, I really don't like pancakes.
What did you say it was called again?
Again, it's more of
For
a...
the 3rd time.
It's more of a texture thing for me.
Social network. Why is it so difficult to remember?
I just find the whole idea really stupid. Why would I want to tell
Why,
people
you
that
posting
I'm
eggs and
having a
bacon earlier
shit
on,
day?
weren't you, Drax?
So maybe
Was it
you
yesterday?
feel
I can't
better
remember
for
now.
sharing it with your friends.
But I don't have any friends.
No, you wouldn't with this attitude.
You, on the other hand, seem to have 274 of them? How is that even possible?
Well, what can I say? I'm very likable. Wow, that's pretty cool. So, they come every time you play the piano?
Yeah, I don't really play that often. Mostly when I feel really sad. Maybe I actually play more often than I thought.
You
Actually, from what we
saddo.
heard, you're a good piano
I know
player,
a song
Susan.
written just for you. Remind me to play it to you sometimes. It'll cheer you up. It's called All Flowers in Time Bend Towards the Sun.
Flowers, yeah. Of course they do.
Do you know it? It's written by Jeff Buckley. He would have been bigger than Cobain, you know.
I never heard of him.
He probably didn't. He drowned in Mississippi when he was only young.
Okay, Drax, go have fun. Don't torment people too much. I'll see you soon.
I've created a profile for you. Maybe now you'll learn how to use it.
What am I going to do with it?
Just look for people you know. Invite them, talk to them. It's a good way to keep in touch. Maybe you could refresh some old friendships?
I don't know. I can't think of any names. I probably never really cared enough about anybody.
How about people you went to school with? Your old colleagues from work?
Nope. Friends. 0. At least they're right about one thing.
I'll add you later. That'll be a start.
Yeah, you got one friend there, Susan.
I made us some coffee. Sit down and talk to me for a moment. I'm having a bad day. You
No.
with some company.
Sure. Coffee sounds great.
Big old cup of coffee.
What's wrong, Mitzi?
Well, I'm not sure how to get started with this thing. I've been thinking about it the last few days and I just don't seem to get any good ideas. Maybe I've been a fool all along, deluding myself that I could find where that
I
sick
definitely shouldn't be
bastard is
drinking
hiding.
coffee at this time of night. Although,
Maybe
to
I
be
can
fair,
help you. I
I'm
have
decaf
lots
these
of free
days
time, you
because I
know.
was basically
Last
ordered
night,
to.
I made this, well, map. I made a map.
Yeah, doctor's orders, that one.
This is our building, all 4 floors. There are 2 flats on each floor.
You really want to help me? That's so great, Miss A. How will I ever pay you back for this?
I'll think about it later. But we haven't found him yet, have we?
No, but I feel that together we stand a chance. So,
Yeah,
talk about it.
I'm glad you're mostly on
What
the
do we know
decaf,
already?
Kate. I'll say last thing we need to do is aggravate that any further. To be honest, I don't really notice any change, any sort of difference taste-wise between decaf and regular coffee. Although, to be honest, all coffee tastes exactly the same to me, so... Yep, I'm drinking, darling. I'll say I've got your sippy cup in here, and I've had 2/3 of it now. There we go.
I know that
Oh, we need to
rude
work out
bald guy lives in flat
who our
6.
neighbours are,
I told you about him, didn't
because we're on a
I think
manhunt.
so. It's that guy who came complaining about the noise, right?
I? Right. That's Brian Palmer.
Let's mark him on the map.
Oh, and a stretch.
What else do you know about him?
Not much. Wait. I remember some woman lived there with him. I've not seen
Right,
her for
let's...
ages.
I'm going to try something. This might fuck the game up. Hang on. I hope that hasn't crashed the game, but... Yeah, it might have done, never mind. Which one was it? Yeah. I'll put a stretch on here. Yeah, that crashed the game. Never mind. It's a good thing I saved a few minutes ago. Yeah, it's only trouble with this game. I can't get it to run in its own window, and tabbing out like I just did tends to crash things. Yeah, V-Up's quite a nice bit of kit, actually, isn't it? I said,
Miss Ashworth, I need to ask you
very
something.
accessible.
Can I come in?
I'm in the bath. Is it something important?
Yes, very important. The fate of the world depends on it.
Right, let's
I'm naked here, you know. Whatever it is, it can
breeze through
wait.
this bit.
But it can't. I need to know, Miss A.
Well, tough. I'm trying to relax here.
Okay,
want
so I
some
haven't
peace
got
and
a
quiet,
stretching
if you don't mind.
animation set up on here
And
yet,
I
but
don't like people seeing me
I can,
naked.
I can get one
Fine,
set
not
up.
a problem. I'll just ask you through the door then. I'm cooking up some
I
pancakes.
just need to
What do you like on yours?
not do that again
Got
while I'm playing this
strawberry
game,
jam,
because
maple syrup and chocolate spread.
You're doing what?
Pancakes. You need some food, Miss A.
it
When
kind
was
of
the
messed
last
things
time
up.
you ate?
I can't remember.
See, you need a good meal. That'll cheer you up.
Why would that worry you?
You're funny, Miss A. You want to know why? It's because I care about other people. And I believe nothing spells TLC better
Oh, yeah.
than sweet pancakes and a cup
I'll
of green tea.
have to sort it out sometime, Kate. Thank you.
Oh, nice. I like pancakes. I'll have one of each.
Oh no, you'll have 2 of each. I made so many that'd be enough for an army.
I don't really eat much.
That's because you haven't tried my pancakes yet.
And if you don't leave me alone now, I never will.
Really? Why?
I can smell something funny. I think your pancakes are burning.
Yeah, that could be awkward, because I know some of mine are sort of set
I'm
to...
so full up. Where did you learn to cook like that?
Well, I know A,
My
SD
dad
and F
taught
keys
me.
are being used
He
for
was the king
them,
of
so
pancakes.
any games that
I'll
probably
wash
got
up,
ASD for controls,
if you like.
that'd be
I can
very
do that.
interesting. I'll be
I like
doing all
washing
sorts
up.
of jigs.
You do? Really?
Oh, dearie.
Really? I'm a good girl. And this is my treat for you, after all. Looks like we got the rain back. I almost felt like something was missing.
Do you think it will ever stop? I mean, what if it doesn't?
Then it will rain for 1,000,000 years.
I'm not sure I get it. What's the point of that? What did you say it was called again?
For the third time. Social network. Why is it so difficult to remember?
I just find the whole idea really stupid. Why
It's
would I
not
want
very
to tell
computer
people
savvy.
that I'm having a shit day?
So maybe you would feel better for sharing it with your friends.
But I don't have any friends.
No, you wouldn't with this attitude.
You, on the other hand, seem to have 274 of them? How is that even possible?
Well, what can I say? I'm very likable. Wow, that's pretty cool. So, they come every time you play the piano?
Yeah, I don't really play that often. Mostly when I feel really sad. Maybe I actually play more often than I thought.
You saddo. I know a song written just for you. Remind me to play it to you sometimes. It'll cheer you up. It's called All Flowers in Time Bend Towards the Sun.
Flowers, yeah. Of course they do.
Do you know it? It's written by Jeff Buckley. He would have been bigger than Cobain, you know.
I never heard of him.
No, he probably didn't. He drowned in Mississippi when he was only young.
I have to admit, that clock would drive me mad if that's in my room. I don't know how the hell she sleeps with that.
I've created a profile for you. Maybe now you'll learn how to use it.
What am I gonna do with it?
Just look for people you know. Invite them, talk to them. It's a good way to keep in touch. Maybe you could refresh some old friendships?
I don't know. I can't think of any names. I probably never really cared enough about anybody.
How about people you went to school with? Your old colleagues from work?
Nope. Friends. 0. At least they're right about one thing.
I'll add you later. That'll be a start.
So more or less back to where we were.
I made us some coffee. Sit down and talk to me for a moment. I'm having a bad day. You with some company.
Sure. Coffee sounds great.
Right, coffee and plotting. Not exactly plotting to take over the world, but
What's
hey
wrong,
ho.
Mitzi?
Well, I'm not sure how to get started
Well,
with
at
this
least we
thing.
kind of cleared up the
I'm
mirror that we
thinking about it
smashed
the
earlier
last
on.
few days and I just don't seem to get any good ideas. Maybe I've been a fool all along, deluding myself that I could find where that sick bastard is hiding.
Maybe I can help you. I have lots of free time, you know? Last night, I made this, well, map. I made a map. This is our building, all 4 floors. There are 2 flats on each floor.
You really want to help me? That's so great, Miss A. How will I ever pay you back for this?
I'll think about it later. But we haven't found him yet, have we?
No, but I feel that together we stand a chance. So,
Yep,
let's talk
teamwork
about
makes
it.
dream work,
What
or
do
so
we
they
know
say.
already?
I know that rude, bald guy lives in flat 6.
Yes, we know about the rude bald guy. We met him earlier.
I think so.
He was a complete arsehole.
It's that guy who came complaining about the noise, right?
Right. That's Brian Palmer.
Let's mark him on the map. What else do you know about him?
Not much. Wait. I remember some woman lived there with
Oh,
him.
and he sent
I've
those
not seen
pest
her
control
for ages.
nasties on us as well, so
Split up.
fuck
Maybe
that
our
guy.
potential suspect?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Think so. Okay. Let's take a closer look at him then.
Let's screw it, stop him in.
I'm pretty sure one of the flats is empty.
Which one?
I think it's the one on the first floor. There's an odd married couple that lives next door.
Yeah? What do you know about them?
Well, the man is called Joe Davis. He seems nice, quiet type, but I heard him shouting a couple of times, and he sounded almost like a different person. Like a madman, you know? I gather they must have some serious relationship problems, and they're trying to sort them out behind closed doors. It's impossible to hide this personal dirt from your neighbours. I know it's none of
They're
my
going to
business,
shout about it from the
but
rafters.
I can't just plug my ears and pretend I don't hear what's going on there.
Yeah, exactly.
And the wife?
Ivy Davis. Or is it Sophie? I can't remember now. Anyway, she's very polite. Always says hello when we pass by each other in the hall. She's one of those size 00 ladies.
That's all right,
skinny
Kate.
you could easily
Yeah, go
take
get yourself
her
sorted
coat
out.
back. A walking skeleton. I bet she only eats a leaf of lettuce a day, or nothing at all. She looks quite ill, actually.
Anything else?
They used to have a cat, Lucifer.
Oh, what a name for a cat.
I often wonder what happened to the poor little chap. We can cross off our flats, of course.
Yep, good. That leaves us with only 7 flats.
Also, there's an old man in flat 5, right opposite the Bryans' place. There are strange noises coming from flat 7.
Interesting. What kind of noises?
Like screaming, explosions, guns. Then there are threats and insults, shouted very loudly at someone.
I think I might know what's going on there, but it's worth checking anyway. Do you know the person who lives in that flat?
No, I don't. It's the top floor. I have no business going up there. All I know is what I overheard from neighbours' gossips. Sometimes I hear a dog barking on floor 1.
First floor? Well, you said one of the flats was empty.
Yes, which means the owner of the other flat keeps a dog. I hate dogs.
Tell me about it. Noisy, smelly creatures.
Can you imagine the Eye of Adam being a dog lover?
Can't see why not.
In that case, it might be worth looking into. There's a woman with a baby living upstairs.
No husband?
I'm not sure. I hardly ever see her. When I do, it's usually in the hall, when she's pushing a pram with a baby inside. She always has tons of shopping hanging from it. I nearly asked her once if she needed help to carry it upstairs.
And?
I hesitated for a moment, and by the time I offered, she grabbed the baby and the shopping bags and marched off upstairs. Okay, I think that's all that we know at the moment.
So we're still getting a plan together. We'll try and track down this Eye of Adam.
You mentioned a pram. This reminds me, I found an old baby pram in my bedroom among all the stuff. Do you have kids, Miss Ashworth? You never talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Come on, Miss A, it's alright. You can talk to me about it. I can tell there's some dark secret you've been keeping to yourself for a long time. You might feel so much better if you share it with someone.
Let's just drink our coffee, yeah?
I just really want us to be friends. I swear to God I could do with one.
I'm not very good at friendships. I thought that was rather obvious.
Friends should trust each other, you know. I told you about Jack and everything else. Why can't you just do the same?
You told me about Jack because you wanted to. I didn't force you, did I? My private stuff is nobody else's business. Why does everyone want to remind me of this all of a sudden? Isn't 10 terrible years of suffering enough to let go and never bring it up again? Even for me?
Miss Ashworth, I'm so sorry. Your mug, it was an accident.
You know, just leave it. I don't even care anymore.
Nice in here.
Who is
Once
it?
again, someone's knocking at the door. Okay.
Flowers. What's that in your other hand?
We shouldn't
Go
have opened
away.
the door.
Leave me alone.
Just getting that feeling. Ooh. That's gotta hurt. That is going to leave a mark. Oh, it's our friend the crow again. Okay. The door is locked. This is our house, but it isn't. Okay. Walls of skulls closing in. Strange. The back of the mirror seems loose. Could there be a secret compartment behind it? Fingers are too thick and this ain't sharp and logic. There's a knife underneath. Good. Knives have been quite useful lately. Let's use the knife rather than stab. I knew there's something hidden there. The key and what's that? Lever? I don't think I'm strong enough to break through this wall. Oh, let's pull this lever. Oh, we have a mace. Let's have it. No walls can hold me. Since I found a key, I might as well check out that door before I leave. Fair enough. Let's break that wall down. Okay, we're back in back at the Queen of Maggots' residence. We'll blast off a candle because we can. Oh. And someone's had a car crash. No one at the moment. We've just used it to break down some walls. Yeah, things have gone a bit fucky-wucky again. And that's a technical term, by the way. Feel free to use it. Ooh, okay. What is this thing? I think the worst thing about it is that it looks a bit like me. Oh, hello, there's a reflection of myself there. Interesting. Can't see anything useful there, just old parts of boats and empty barrels. It's hard to tell from the distance, but it looks completely abandoned. Yeah, yeah, funny enough, sort of talking about getting hammered. We got hammered a few minutes ago, so we're back in, back in limbo land. I can't understand most of it, it's all technical stuff. Wait, what's this? Minimum passenger handling capacity 2. How bizarre. Right, so we need to find a friend, basically. Those... So 384. That's clever. Scenery speaking to us. It's telling us a code. Which is handy because there is a code here. Ta-da! Okay, so we need to move our other self along. Gonna take that lever. Operate that one. A little bit back and forth here. Operate. Gonna take that lever. Operate that. Ooh, okay. Look at machinery. I've seen this machine before, when I first visited this wicked world with the dead. Yes, because it chopped our bloody arm off. Back then it was my blood that turned it on. Let's stab the monster. Stuff's getting freaky. Ah. And now our friend has joined us. Okay, our rather chemically inconvenienced friend, I should say. That looks like us when we was in the mental hospital and we was drugged up. It did say it needed 2 of us getting his lift. There's no power. Must be activated somewhere else. Maybe that building at the bottom of the pier. Damn it. I've missed something. Let's go back. Okay, our other self is going to stay there by the looks. That wasn't it. Nothing else to do in that room. Can't go back in there. We can't go that way. Right. I need to turn something on. We do. Yeah. Maybe I'm missing something, or something's not leaping out at me here. It's not the boat. Oh, fiddle. Let me look this up quickly. Yeah, there's a pretty. It is pretty cool. Like I said, this one's very deserted though, so it's pretty bleak. Come on. Oh, there we go. Ah, righty, okay. I know what I'm doing now. You out. We've got to do something messy in a minute. That's what we need to do. Hey, Bomb, that's alright. Thanks for popping in and lurking. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll catch you around somewhere on here. Yeah. Who's that? And our other self goes squish. Yes, apparently it's another machine that requires a blood sacrifice, just like the one at the start of the game.
Now I'm finally here. What have I?
Oh, there we go.
Goodbye, other world.
Where are you, my dear? Oh no, it's dead.
We're going for a trip.
Oh no, what's this? Not a single sound.
Seemingly a one-way trip. So we're sort of sinking deeper and deeper. Physics are taking effect here. And we're back in the world of the living.
Is that you behind my back, Mitzi?
Miss Ashworth, I thought you were dead. I saw that man hit you right in the head.
Me? Dead? No. No,
We're
I'm
immortal,
a tough
remember?
old girl. You can't kill me that easily. Stop asking stupid questions. We have no time for that. Let's calm down, yeah?
Yeah, okay, I can do that.
What's this? Duct tape.
Yeah, he had loads of that stuff.
Maybe we can break this tape if we pull really hard?
It won't hurt to try.
It's pointless. We're completely wrapped in this damn tape.
We're cocoons, stuck in a web, waiting to be eaten. But where's the spider? He's gonna play with us first, isn't he?
Oh, bloody hope not.
Pull yourself together and stop talking shit. I can't think properly. How about those lockpicks that you always carry with you? You know, the ones you got from your dad and used to break into this place?
But we aren't locked in a room, are we? We're wrapped in duct tape in case you forgot. How is a lockpick gonna help here?
I don't know. It's probably sharp. You could use it to cut this tape.
Well, even if that was the case, I can't reach it anyway. So let's forget the lockpicks and think of something else, alright?
Did he hurt you?
That bastard packs a hell of a punch. I've got a bit of a headache, but I think I'm alright. What about you, Mrs. A?
Me? Fresh as a daisy. But I'll feel better after we've dealt with this unpleasant guest of ours.
Do you think he's going to rape us?
No, he is not. Don't worry, I'll figure something out. Let's just wait for him to come back. Sooner or later, they always make a mistake.
Miss A, I'm sorry I had upset you. I shouldn't have pushed you so hard. And I'm sorry about the mug, too.
This is a bit of a
all right.
predicament, isn't it?
Water under the bridge. Let's use this sharp knife to cut the tape then, shall we?
What? You've got a knife?
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I just remembered I can't reach it. So let's forget the knife and think of something else, yeah?
The knife is in another castle, so to
Oh,
speak.
you are a nasty piece of work, Miss A. I really believed you had a knife. You shouldn't joke about it, you know. It's cruel.
It wasn't a joke. I lied to you. And you lied about the lockpicks, didn't you? You don't really have them.
Who are you to call me a liar? I can't reach the damn lockpicks. It's the truth.
Really?
Yes, but clearly my word isn't enough. You know what? I'll show you when this is over.
Yeah, average day, darling.
If we're not chopped into little pieces, packed in plastic shopping bags and dumped in the trash, that is.
It's all classic,
Maybe it won't come to that.
classic horror stuff,
We
that,
might just
isn't it?
throw our bodies in the river or bury them in the woods. Maybe there won't be any shopping.
Always an optimist.
Oh, wow.
So, any ideas?
Not
Well,
that
to
many,
each their own,
really.
Kate.
None at all, actually. I'm sorry. And you? What do
If
you think
just
we
make
should
sure
do?
it's with someone who you can trust
We should kill
and
the
you
fucker.
have a safe word.
With
Or
what? We're tied
agreed.
up. Are you going to headbutt him to death?
I will, if there's no other way.
Come on, there's got to be something more sensible we can do. I'm not gonna die here. Not like this.
Maybe together we can pull this pipe off the wall?
How is that exactly going to help us?
Stop asking stupid questions and pull with me.
Oh, shaky screen. Wasn't expecting that.
Great, that's just what we needed.
Take bubble bath,
A cold
yes.
shower.
That didn't work, did it? Yeah, this is quite sticky duct tape, yeah.
I used to like flowers, you know, like everyone else, or even more. There was this guy. I should have told him from the start I wasn't
I think
interested.
something on palette wrap
But
with
I didn't. Maybe I wasn't.
or cling film.
In a way.
Sort of same
probably.
effects, but you're not going to
Flatters
sort of end
would
up
be a
waxing
better
yourself
word.
afterwards.
It was 10 years ago. I can hardly even remember him now.
Oh, we're getting
He
some
did
history
that
here.
thing every week because he knew Eric was at work and I was in the flat alone. So every Friday night I'd get flowers delivered by a courier.
Who's Eric? Your partner?
My husband. He was a taxi driver, worked every weekend, and I was still on maternity leave. Zoe, our little daughter, was only 6 months old at the time. Well, 5 months and 28 days exactly. She would be 11 now. Anyway, that one Friday evening's courier had delivered a big bouquet of the most beautiful lilies. Usually, I would have thrown them away, but I really liked them, somehow. They were extraordinary, absolutely stunning, and looked very expensive. I stood there looking at them, mesmerized. I didn't even hear the phone ring at first, but then I heard it loud and clear, as if I'd woken up from a strange dream, and I knew it was him calling.
Oh, travel back to the past. The phone is ringing. Oh, this bit's a bit tricky, isn't it?
Do you like the flowers?
I asked you not to send me anything.
I couldn't resist. You're all I can think of lately.
Oh, sis, she's a liar.
I can't see you. I would give anything. I'd better stop here. You know very well how I feel about you.
Stop it. We went to dinner. Once. That's all.
I think we both know that is a lie. It's been a while, I know. But I can still remember how your lips taste of apples and cinnamon.
Oh dear.
Okay, we kissed. That meant nothing. Okay, we kissed. That meant nothing.
But we could do so much more.
Yeah,
If
it is,
you
isn't
know
it?
that, Susan, you know that deep inside you're still attracted to me. You know I'd treat you like a queen. I'd give you what your husband can never give you.
It's too complicated. I don't even know you that well.
Look, I'm an honest man. What you see
I
is
do have
what
to
you
admit, I
get.
wish my
We might not know each other that well. You can't
wish my cherry
great chemistry between us. It's as if
lipstick actually tasted of cherry.
Listen, I have to go. It's getting late.
Yeah, on the phone
Yeah.
with a nice guy trademark.
when I call you again next Friday, you will answer the phone, won't you?
No, I'm sorry, but this is over. Goodbye and good luck. I guess I should do something about these flowers. I'd really like to keep them, but I don't want Eric to know I have a secret admirer.
I can't see them, that's not cheating, is it? Let's take those. It's so trippy that sort of the background walls, instead of what's usually there, it's all this all different sort of thoughts playing out in their mind. She's fast asleep now, my baby girl. She looks so cute. Yeah. Alright, let's
Now I can
Lily's
tell
down.
Eric that Mandy had brought them for Zoe. It seems like a pretty innocent lie. I doubt he'll notice anyway. I hope you're dreaming about something nice, my little star. Eric must have come home early. But why?
Well, let's go find out. We did that just in time.
You're back early. Is something wrong?
Yeah, well, let's think about it for a minute. Is something wrong? Yes, Susan, there is. Didn't you watch television? Listen to the radio? Didn't talk to anyone today?
What happened? Eric, just tell me what's wrong, okay?
It
What's
was
going
those
on?
bloody terrorists again, here on our doorstep. Would you believe that?
Oh dear.
So, it was a bomb.
Yes, in a restaurant. There's chaos spreading all through the city. Everyone's panicking. The police and army are everywhere. But you don't even care, do you, Susan?
Jesus. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Did you get hurt?
No, not really. But the cab smashed quite badly. I was just there when it happened. There was smoke, clouds of dust so thick you couldn't see a fucking thing. So I stop, and all of a sudden some van hits me from the back. I hear my passengers screaming and shouting, and there's blood on the rear window. And just then another car drives right into us, and we're all stuck in that mess. Nobody knows what's going on, but imagining this might just be the end of the world. But no, it was some geezer with a bloody bomb. They closed all the main streets.
Well, that's
in
certainly a
case
work
there's
day
more
from
of
hell,
them.
isn't it?
What time was that?
Around 7 p.m. I spent another 2 hours trying to get someone to tow the damn cab to the garage. Would you believe our insurance doesn't even cover this sort of thing?
You should have called me.
I did, 4 times. You didn't answer.
I must have been...
Yeah. You were busy with the baby. Every time it's the same old story. We've still got that wine in the fridge, haven't we? Get some glasses, Susan. I need a drink.
How about get some glasses, please?
Yeah, manners.
I'm really not in the mood for your nagging, okay? I've
Manners,
had
my
a
man,
really
manners.
bad day.
But are you sure you don't want to take a shower first?
No, I just need a drink. I can wash later.
Yeah, it's, not exactly selling himself well here, is he, darling? Oh, shit.
Are you gonna get that? If it's Jerry, tell him I'm not here. I don't want to talk to them tonight.
Yes, it is a very slippery slope, Kate.
Hello?
It's me again. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
I had to hear
bloody
your voice
timing,
again.
mate.
I love you, Susan. Susan? You still there? Please, say something. Anything.
Thanks, but we're already insured with someone else.
Excuse me? Susan, it's me. The only thing I'm trying to sell to you is my heart.
We won't be needing pet insurance either.
What are you talking about?
Would you like my husband to talk to you? He's just come home from work. He usually deals with insurance companies.
Will you just put the phone down? Once you start talking to them, these insurance bloodsuckers will never leave you alone.
Susan, I'm so sorry. Should I hang up?
Just hang up, Susan.
All right. Take care then. Then the arguing started. It slowly grew into something bigger, something horrible. Stupid remarks and old grudges mixed with alcohol turned into some sick exchange of pointless accusations. It wasn't the first time we argued, but it was the last.
Just look at the state of this place. It's a mess. Listen, I know you're with Zoe all day, but it's not like she's still a little baby. She's 6 months already. You'll have to organize your day a bit better and get things done. If other women find time, why can't you?
Eric, you're drunk.
Oh, isn't
Get
it?
off my case, all right?
Bit of a chauvinistic
Look,
prick, isn't
I
he?
understand you've had a very bad day, but it's not my fault that the bomb had gone off and your car was damaged. I'd really like you to calm down now. I'm sure we can sort everything out. We always do.
Well, that's what you think.
Yeah, exactly, Kate.
Yeah? And what do you think, Eric?
What do I think? So it matters all of a sudden what I think.
I'm
Well,
not your typical woman.
I'll
now.
tell you.
Fuck off.
Sure. I think you're lazy, Susan. You do nothing all day, while I keep working my ass off to provide for this family. I think you're trying to shift the responsibility on me, like you always did. I think you use the baby as an excuse for everything.
And I think you're an asshole. How
you tell
dare
him.
you accuse me of such things?
It only takes one look at the flat to see it's all true.
Don't be nasty. I'm doing all I can.
Are you really? Okay, doing all you can. You obviously care about your husband. Coming home after a hard day's work, he's gonna be hungry. But wait, where's his dinner? Oh, let me guess. You didn't make it because you were too busy changing nappies and singing and playing and washing.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm not going to feel guilty about it.
Yeah, right.
If you'd spent more time with our daughter yourself, you'd know how important these things are. So pardon me, there's no dinner for a hard-working husband. From now on, he's gonna have to cook for himself. Because, you know what? The wife is working just as hard, and she's really tired of being treated this way.
She better get used to it, cause this is just the start. There's gonna be some changes around here. I'm fed up of being pushed around by you. I put the bread on our table, don't I? I'm the man in this family! I will make the rules, and I'll get the respect I deserve.
Let me go. I have to check on Zoe. I left a window open in her
Oh,
room.
you're getting from
She
us?
might be
It's the
cold.
middle finger, you prick.
That's right, just walk away. That's all you do, Susan.
Sorry.
You can
From
never
my-
finish anything.
If there's one thing I don't want to finish, it's this stupid conversation.
Why not? Are you afraid that I actually might be right? Are you scared of facing the truth? I'm sure Zoe's fine. It's the hottest summer we've had in years. It'll be good for her to have some fresh air in there. Won't you agree?
I guess. Fine, never mind. I'm done talking to you.
Of course you are. That's what you always do, isn't it? You run out of arguments, you stop talking to me, then you lock yourself in the bathroom and fucking cry. I'm sick of repeating the same old thing over and over again.
Then why won't you give me a break, for God's sake? You're acting like I've done something terrible. I don't even
He's
know
such
what your
a wanker.
problem is. Is there something you're not telling me, Eric?
You'd know if you listened to me. But you never listen to me, do you? Not to a single word I've ever said.
Well, you talk like this, mate.
Here we go.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
not you. It's the alcohol speaking.
Sorry, darling.
I shouldn't be taking any of this seriously. I know that tomorrow
You're
you'll
right,
be
babe.
apologizing to me for it.
It was just a couple of glasses and you had some too. I'm not drunk. I wish I was. Maybe then I could laugh at this shitty life and not care so much.
That's a good one. You really care so much, Eric. You should get a medal or something.
I thought you said you weren't gonna talk to me no more. You are full of shit, Susan. Full of shit.
Why don't you look at yourself, you idiot?
So I'm an idiot now, am I?
You keep picking on me for nothing.
No, this was coming, and you know it, Susan.
If you're so unhappy with me, then what the fuck are you still doing here? Pack your bags and leave me alone.
You're throwing me out. This is my fucking flat! I worked my fucking ass off for 7 years to buy it! I'm not going anywhere!
It's two to make it home. Yeah, you're very right there, Kate.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Of course not! Because you're fucking perfect, aren't you?
That's not what I said.
Well, if you're so perfect, yeah? Then why are we here now, fighting? This is all messed up.
You're behaving like a 5-year-old? What the hell is wrong with you?
You, Susan! You always knew which strings to pull. To tip me over the fucking edge!
He's such a gaslighting
Stop
prick.
it!
Stop it, Susan. I've only just started. We should finally say to each other what we really think, right?
We didn't even notice that outside the storm had started. I was so absorbed in that stupid fight that I forgot all about the open window. Anyway, and the flowers. Those fucking flowers. Right there, by her bed. She had some rare allergy to pollen, but we couldn't have known that. How were we supposed to know? It's rare. She started coughing and choking.
Fucking hell.
The next time we saw her, when we found her, she was... After 2 days of what seemed like a narcotic dream, Eric had gone out and never came back again. They found him nearly a week later. He drank himself dead in the woods. I nearly didn't recognize him when I saw him in the morgue. It really was a hot summer. He looked bad.
Miss Ashworth, Thank you for telling me that. Now I understand. I understand why you're so sad all the time.
What do you want from us?
Are you deaf?
Mitzi, let me handle this.
Let us go right now, you moron!
Mitzi! Leave her alone. Don't you dare! No! Take me instead! Take me.
Ooh, thunderstorms.
If you hurt my friend, I will. What? What's going on? You're letting me go? Just like that?
Yeah.
Where's my friend? What have you done to her?
Oh, fuck. Right, you bastard.
You sick son of a bitch. What do you want me to do? I don't understand.
Oh, this guy's sent a few bob shy of a shilling, isn't he? Here come the cats. Come the cats and they're fucking mad at you, mate. Ooh. Shit. Stand minutes.
Stand still, Mitzi. I'm gonna be right back with a knife, and I'll cut you down, alright?
It's the cat lady strikes again.
They're eating him. This is...
Don't look, Mitzi. Don't look.
Well, that takes care of that creepo. The Legend of Cat Widow is chapter 6. I think I am going to stop there for the night once this Helen Road. Well, it looks like Hell Road. Yeah, I'll let this cutscene play out and I'm going to save and I'm going to stop there for the night, I think.
We're really going to do it, aren't we?
Yes, Mitzi. You
That's okay,
will
Kate.
finally get your
Thanks for
closure.
bearing through it. I know it's
Maybe I will get mine too.
Did you take that map with you?
I know the
Yes.
game's a bit of a...
You can always refer to it if you're
It's an
lost.
experience, shall we say.
I've lived in this building for many years.
It's
I
very
won't get
intense.
lost, Mitzi.
But it'd be a good idea to cross people off. Once we're sure it's not them.
Yeah, so next
It might
time
give us
we
a
basically
clear
have to sort
picture
of
of how
start
far we've
investigating other flats and trying to find this
Right. Okay. Good luck, Mrs. A.
this Eye of Adam.
Mitzi, are you sure you're feeling up to it? This recent incident, it must have been pretty tough for you.
Yes, hanging is not fun.
No, I'm good. Never felt better, Mrs. A.
Hanging is really not fun. You now have Mitzi icon in your inventory. Use Mitzi's abilities to pick locks and ask for advice if you get stuck. But that is for next time. Yeah. Yeah, funny enough, sort of speaking of trauma and stuff, and well, hanging, funnily enough. When I was 5 years old, I had a bit of an accident at home. Basically, my mum and dad's house, they had these curtains, and they had this really thin cords that ran down along them. I don't remember how the hell I did it, but I managed to get one of these cords wrapped around my neck, and I must have been standing on the windowsill or something, and then slipped. Yeah, basically Mum found me and cut me down. Well, found me in time, obviously. But I don't remember anything of the incident itself. All I remember is I went to school later that day and my mum sort of having to explain to the teacher why I had a red mark around my neck, and it wasn't because I'd been a little shit and she'd throttled me. Yeah, I've had a few close scrapes for one reason or another. Yeah, there was that. There was a time when the family car almost flipped over. And there was a time when I almost got caught out in a riptide when I was a teenager with my sister. Sort of made a habit sort of poking the Reaper in the eye and running away. Anyway, this is probably going to... You know, let's quit the game rather than crash it, shall we? Ah, there we go, kinda. I seem to be floating. Or is that just my window? Drat's got the window not quite right. Excuse me a moment. That's better. There, I'm not disembodied anymore. Right, I'm going to see if there's anyone up for raiding. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, and then I'm going to sign off for the night. Because I've got work in the morning. Oh, you know what? A-bomb's on. Let's go raid A-bomb. Oh, and he's playing Assassin's Creed. Right, anyway. Everyone have fun. Thank you for popping in. Huge thanks to Nora for the subscription. That was very unexpected. I hope you all have a lovely day or evening, sort of depending where you are. And I shall catch you about, well, either here or somewhere else. Right, so... There we are. Oh, wrong one. So, goodbye for now.